What's up, jazz guitar friends? Larry Tambanini here with Jazz Guitar Under 5 Minutes, and today I'm here to talk about how to turbocharge your 251 ideas. We're going to put a V8 engine in this chord progression. Well, in this case, not a V8, more like a V7, right? It's all about creating tensions when there sometimes isn't any tension, and if there's something that I know about, it's how to create tension over a resolute chord progression. Check it out. If I'm playing through this chord progression, or maybe I'm learning a tune, or the way certainly it's demonstrated a lot is as such. You get 1 bar of the 2, 1 bar of the 5, 2 bars of the 1, right? And then there's that same kind of cycle back, you know? And then you have this. Now, what happens on a 1 chord is the chord resolves. And then, you know, every 4 bars, that 5th bar is where a new phrase starts, a new idea starts. And we want to try to connect those ideas. We don't want to sound like a typewriter where we play up to a 1 chord every time and we're not able to kind of build any momentum going back into that, you know, next 4 bars. We don't want to have to start over every time. I want to try to connect my ideas. So the first step in doing that is to add a 5 chord to the 2. In this case, if I kind of let this hang for a little bit and I kind of have my 1, right, and then right before I get back to my 2, I'm going to play that A7 chord. And immediately, you know, you kind of get a little bit of momentum. It's almost like when you see Olympic swimmers and they swim across the pool and they do that little flippy thing at the end of the pool and they kind of like propel themselves back to the other side. That's what's happening here. And the next step after that is sort of back cycling from that A7. I could start from this D, go to the G, and then kind of play a bar here. Now, I just played a 2-5 into my 2, right? Now, even if that's not written in the song, maybe on a melody I might not want to do that, but when I'm improvising, especially if I'm playing solo, I'm going to throw something in there. And I can even work back from that E minor and maybe pick something up from this D to the C. Right now I have my F. You know, the line that I played in the very beginning of this video is a great example of how to use back cycling in a 4-bar 2-5-1 to create some tension on that 1 chord, because it's hard to build tension on a 1. And I played something like, there's my F, and I kind of play a dominant chord right back into that 2. Now when you're doing something like this, you have to think a little ahead, right? That's kind of the whole point of, like, you know, learning bebop and playing quick tempos, is getting ready to think quicker. This is a great example of that. Some people call it chord superimposition. There's a lot of names for it. Back cycling, swinging, you know, just to name a few. So check it out. So if you think that your 2-5-1 ideas need some help, right, what you want to try to do is start working backwards from that last bar of the 1. And really use that bar to push yourself into the next part of the tune. It could go to another key. You could still, you know, still find the 2-5 of wherever it's going. And if you really want to be slick, you could throw in, you know, your 2-5, and you can just go chromatically down, you know. So there's so many ways, so many little nuancy type of things that you can do to kind of spice up your 2-5-1s. So have fun with that. Keep swinging. If you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep swinging. Go Phillies. Bebop.